Hello everyone, this is John from MTG Modern Ad Nauseam, and let's start this fourth match of this league, number 8. So we're on a good roll, 3 wins in this league, 3-0, and we just lost the die roll. So it's been a few days since I played the last match, maybe even a week. So let's see if I can still keep up the good streak. Not great. I think we can do better. I like when we have a cantrip, double scry, but I think we can do better and ideally have at least one piece of combo when we start. Well, yes, we can do slightly better, but it's actually better. Yeah. So we're gonna keep that, and yes, we're gonna put this on top of a library, and that's looking good against. We'll need a bit of a speed mana rocks, and that would be great. If we don't have an interactive opponent, that should be highly favored for us. Da puck. Alright, so yes, like I mentioned, it's been a few days. Haven't touched MTGO. And okay, so that's not looking great. It depends. This land can be played in Abzan. It can also be played in this Selesnya aggro or all kind of aggro deck that's use green white. So also get a chance here. I will just do what I do best. Turn 1 cantrip, and it usually is put in hand. So that's the perfect start. That's our turn 1, so we'll grab our Lotus Bloom, and we're ready to combo turn 4. And given that our opponent starts with nothing, it looks fairly reasonable to say that he won't be able to kill us turn 4. In his turn 4. So Windsweep's ETH, so maybe it's still in the Selesnya aggro. No, that's Abzan colors now. And Inquisition. That's a shame. That's a shame. We're looking very good. We're still looking good. We still need to top deck a white piece. We have 7 left in the deck. We don't have much pressure from our opponent. Let's get Serum Vision, undo. So here we are on the. We are looking at a specific card, so I'm happy to do that. Yeah, put on top, and we're just gonna draw it. Do I want to? I might as well pass here since we know we like our top deck. I'm of course going to pass because if I draw it, it's getting weak to discard. Now it's on top of a library. That's perfect. We're just gonna untap and cast it next turn. And if our opponent is stuck on Inquisition, then that's very good news for us, because you won't be able to get rid of anything. Collective Brutality. That's another shame. Yes, of course you will get rid of Ad Nauseam. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. We'll just do Fear Action Knife and pass next turn. So that's a very good start for our opponent, but we're still looking good. Yeah. Yeah, and we pass. We're still in a good shape. No, it's weak to Abrupt Decay. But if our opponent has Inquisition, Collective Brutality, and Abrupt Decay, that's I would say that's very good. That's very good for him. There's nothing much we can do against start like that in game 1. Tireless Tracker. I start to see more discard more and more in this kind of black-green build. So we had a very interactive hand and nothing much on board. Yes, we're gonna cast this, and that's the City of Brass. Let's see what we get out of the City of Brass. Another Phyrexian Life. We get a Bloom. Another Phyrexian Life. What do we want to do? A second Phyrexian Life? Would it be wise to have a second one? You can still have Maelstrom Pulse, which would make this terrible. But if he has a decay, a second one could be interesting. But I guess we just need to go for it and try to get our second Ad Nauseam. In that situation, I don't know how our opponent is what he's thinking, because we have enough mana for Ad Nauseam. If we top deck one, so it means if he has Abrupt Decay, he probably won't cast it because we could combo in response. So it's very risky for him to lead with Abrupt Decay. So he's getting it's a lot of value against us, this tracker, and that's the Abrupt Decay. Yeah, so he's leading with on the Phyrexian Life. Yep. So pretty much everything is going as planned for our opponent. Nothing much we can do. We'll still need to double top deck our piece of combo. I would say it was a bit risky for our opponent, unless he wrote down our card and he knew we had the second City of Brass. I don't remember the sequence of our draw, and we blank that turn. a good top deck could have been Ad Nauseam, so we could have Ad Nauseam for value. On 14 life, it's not bad. If we want to try to draw the third one and draw a piece of combo out of it. But it seems that the game has slipped out of a hand quite a while ago. We're just gonna keep going. So it's setting for 5. So in 2 turns, this tracker will do his job. Probably even before if he activates. He has 2 lands that he probably can activate both. One to know he can activate one at this stage. Alright. Yeah, I should probably F6 here. Nothing I can do. Actually, that's a good question. If we top deck Ad Nauseam, I mean, if we're down to 8, it's probably too late. But if we were still 14, maybe we could do it for value. And I'm gonna concede here because we have other things to do. And very, very well played from our opponent. A very good interaction. So do we want? So we're gonna bring the Leyline of Sanctity. We would have won turn 4 if we could have this Leyline of Sanctity. Most likely, I don't think he had any other interaction for that. Lingering Souls, Krovax. I guess I'll still leave it out. Remove the Pact of Negation. We have 3 cards. We move Double Prism and Spoil. That's actually what I usually do when I bring this 6 card. And I don't need the Pact, a Spoil to make a bit of space. We still have 2. We have the Leyline and the Thoughtseize. He's playing white. When he's playing white, I like to bring Echoing Truth. If he has a Stony Silence, for example. Maybe cut short Mana Rocks a little bit more. Friction in life, I want to keep all of it. Okay, we'll just go with that. No space to get for the 6. So I'll definitely not bring this again, because I understand the power of this against Infect, but here I don't even know how we can grab a win out of that. I really don't know. So we have the die roll. We do well. We have a good hand. But against black green, against very interactive deck like black green, I want to give me a chance, because it's not well, it's a good hand. It's a good hand. It's just that against black green, I like to give me at least one chance to get to the ley line, because without ley line it's very difficult. So we still don't have it. So we're gonna keep this. It's still a good hand. And we're gonna put this on top. Yes, because we only have 2 mana, and we're just gonna lead with the cantrip. It's interesting. I will take the Friction in life, but even Bloom is nice because we can have double Bloom, because we're gonna draw. Oh no, yeah, okay. Okay, sorry. The Bloom is the one that I put on top. Okay, I was a bit confused. Okay, so we won't have a Bloom next turn. So do we want Bloom or Friction in life? Friction in life is important. I think I want to take a knife, so we can we have kind of triple piece of combo, which makes us still good against a simple discard, because whatever discard, we still potentially have the both piece of combo. So it puts us in a okay situation. Yeah, land, perfect, and we're just gonna lead with another. Okay, so now we don't have a choice. That's fine. That's actually great, and just gonna go Gemstone Mine, so we can cast our Friction Life next turn. And Duress. Okay, so Duress is gonna be Ad Nauseam, and we still have Spoil of the Vault. And we'll have 6 mana with the Bloom, so we can still. And he's doing. Oh yeah, Duress is non. Okay, yeah. So if he's doing Friction and Knife, I'm assuming. Yes, because we could have cast it next turn, so it would have been annoying for him. So let's assume that he doesn't have a removal. Otherwise, he would have taken this and removed the Friction. But we're still looking good. So this is the situation where we might want to spoil at the end of his turn for another Friction Life. Unfortunately, we have only 3 in the deck now, but that might be our only chance. Ouch! Liliana is going to be a problem. Yep, so Liliana is going to be a problem, and we're going to have to think about what we're doing here. If I yes, so what we can do, is I will discard a land. I will do Spoil of the Vault for Friction and Life. Hopefully it goes as expected. Then I will draw my Friction and Life. Then we'll have Friction Life Ad Nauseam in our hands. Beginning of our turn, we draw a card. So whatever cards we draw, doesn't matter. We cast Friction, pass the turn, and we have Ad Nauseam plus another card. And we'll continuously discard this additional card until we get a Bloom Resolve and we combo. So it assumes a lot of things that we don't get into trouble, like any discard or any removal along the way. But I think that's our best chance to steal the win here. So we're just gonna spoil for Phyrexian on life. We're at 20 life, which is very good. Because against Liliana it's gonna be very hard to keep up. And having a Phyrexian charge in play means we can win through Liliana, because he cannot put us at less than one card. And that's only one card we need if we have Phyrexian on life in play. Spoil of the Vault. That's a shame we actually draw this Phyrexian in life, because now we having one less in the deck. So 3 should still be out of 20 life. It's very unlikely that we're gonna die from it, but we still have a chance to remove our win con. Phyrexian and life. Okay. So we'll exile 16 card. That's a lot. That's a lot of card. It's not looking good. I'll just look at it later, since it doesn't really matter. Oh, here it is. So I don't see any red. I don't see any Simian Spirit Guide and Lightning Storm. So we're still good on that. But 1, 2, 3, and Ley Line of Sanctity. No, we can't cast it. We could have had casted it if we had the mana. Pentaprism. So a few land. I think we're good. We're good to go. And the Maniac is not even there. Even the Maniac is probably a bad idea against the... But that's game 2, so he might have removed all this removal. So let's count again. Let's cast Phyrexian on life, and we pass the turn. So we're gonna discard the Ley Line of Sanctity. That's easy. From the Liliana. And we win next turn if we don't have any interaction. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because we have one in the graveyard. So I think it's just right. It might be actually, yeah, it might be actually too little. We'll see when we combo anyway. Ideally, it would tap out here by doing random stuff. So we could just go Maniac. Avenging Souls, great. That's a flashback, yes. And Stony Silence. That's okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's something. Yeah, that's something that's gonna work very well. We exile Echoing Truth. And the problem is, if we top deck land, we cannot afford to play them because of Liliana. Ouch! Double Ad Nauseam. So I think this is game. This is pretty much game here, simply because our Echoing Truth is exiled. We know we cannot play any. We cannot. He's gonna consistently discard one, so we'll never be able to play a land without discarding our Ad Nauseam straight after. So this is, and we are 3 life with a Phyrexian, but what could we get? What could we get? Let's think about it. I don't think there's anything we can get. Yeah, maybe Patrician Scorn was a good addition in the deck. Give us another out. Oh yeah, and now you can activate and swing. We'll still have the Phyrexian in life threshold. It's gonna give us a few more turns, but I don't think it will matter. Yes, yes. Now if I play the tempo, what is it's still the right thing to do. It's still the right thing to do because we need to ramp up mana anyway. Oh, that's actually very, very bad, because if we bottom it, then I think, how many we have in the graveyard? We have one. We only have one left to grab, because we're gonna discard. We're gonna discard one. So that's pretty terrible. Doesn't really matter whether we. No, actually, it matters. We need to bottom it, but it sounds very bad. Yes, and now that's the ultimate. How does he gonna arrange that? Of course, he doesn't want my frictional knife. Yeah, I'll have to keep only frictional knife, because otherwise I died outright. I'm already in minus. So that's good game. That's good game here. I will choose pile 1 and concede. Oh, that's the part of this card. Yeah. Concede game. All right. So very well played from our opponent. He locked us out of the game, both game 1 and 2. We didn't have many things to do. He worked very well in his favored. Game 1, lots of interaction. Game 2, this we were very close. This Tony silence make him win the game pretty much, because we were really ready to go, and we had a choice between Lightning Storm and Maniac, because we had the land drop to go to the Maniac kill. So yeah, it just went very well for our opponent. Congratulations, and that's okay. We're 3-1 in this 8th league, and hopefully we can come back next game and grab the last win of the league. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon for the final match.